Example 5, let P and Q, represent the following simple statements. Statement P, the word is fun. Statement Q, the word has 396, excuse me, let me read this over, okay. Statement P, the word is run. And then statement Q, the word has 396 meanings. Okay, so we're going to write example 5A and B in symbolic form. The word has 396 meanings if and only if the word is run. And then statement B, the word is not run if and only if the word does not have 396 meanings. So how we write example A in using the symbols. The word has 396 meaning. What? Q. If and only if the word is run. So that would be P. Okay. Example B. The word is not run. So we would say what? Not P. If and only if the word does not have 396 meanings. So we would say not Q. There we go. Example 6. We'll finish this page and then that'll be probably it for the day here today. It says, write each of the following symbolic statements in words. We have here, what does this mean?
He earns $105,000 a year.
Okay. Well, yeah, we see that P, statement P, he earns $105,000 yearly. Q, statement Q, he is often happy. But this symbol, meaning what? He's not. So we can say it is not true.
Or what do we do? He doesn't earn?
Yes, you can. To represent that, yes. Because we want to represent the opposite. I have here, it is not true that he earns $105,000 yearly and that he is often happy. This is one way. You can say he does not earn $100,000 yearly and he is not often happy.
So we basically word it anyway as long as it is true.
Right. Well, it would be the opposite. Because what if this said, if the statement was he does not earn $105,000, then we would say he earns, as long as it represents the opposite of, yeah. To answer your question, yes. Letter B. We have not Q and P. We can say he is often not happy and he earns $105,000 yearly. We have the tilde in front of C, and then we have our symbol, our right arrow here, which represents, is it if and only if, is it if then, which one is this one? If then. So we can say it this way. This is one way we can say it. It is not true that if he is often happy, then is if then. The if and only if is with the both arrows. Okay? Then he earns $105,000 yearly. Not too bad. So some basic logic 101 translating this. Questions with the examples we just finished. We only have a few more. Yes.
So being that in the first example that you have E and Q are inside parentheses and you have the tilde outside, that means they're both opposite.
Well, yeah. Well, because we could say if he is not often happy, then he does not earn. Then he does not. We can write it that way, yes, to answer your question. Okay. Now, if I find anything different from now until I see you, I'll let you know, but it applies to both. So, expressing symbolic statements with parentheses in English. Groupings in symbolic statements are determined as follows. Okay. Unless parentheses follow the negation symbol, only the statement that immediately follows it is negated. Okay. When translating symbolic statements into English, the simple statement in parentheses appear on the same side of the comma. Okay, and then we'll probably do some of these. And then if a symbolic statement appears without parentheses, group statements before and after the most dominant connective where dominance is defined as follows. So, what is the most dominant is the biconditional. The if and only if. Okay. Then the conditional, the conjunction, disjunction, and then the negation, it would be the least dominant. So you see, for example, 7, we have 3 simple statements. The plant is fertilized, that's P. Q, the plant is not watered, and R, the plant wilts. It says, write each of the symbolic statements in words. Okay? So, the most dominant statement here is this conditional statement, the conditional symbol, okay? So we know that this part here was in parentheses. We're going to start off with if. So for A, we write if the plant is fertilized and watered. Why did I say watered? Because initially Q says it's not watered. So if we're saying not Q, then the plant is going to be watered. Okay? Then it will, we have not R. It will not wilt. Now, any questions with that example? For B, because the dominant connective is in parentheses, this is not what we're going to start off with. We're starting off with our and statement. Okay? So P we call the plant is fertilized. The plant is fertilized, and then we read what's inside. This is our what? Conditional statement. If, what is Q? Because we're saying not Q here. If it is watered, or you can say plant is watered, then it will not wilt.